Okay, so as a jungler, the game starts in like champ select, and in the loading screen. So usually you, once you see all 10 champions in the game, you usually want to make a plan. Did you make a plan in this game?
Yep, so this game, I saw Ash set, so I knew this was going to be a one-sided matchup, whoever gets the lead early. So my plan was to hopefully gank a few times top, then start focusing objectives.
Okay. I like... Okay, and did you think about Kindred?
Kindred, yes, I knew she might try to invade me because that's what I do playing Kindred. So my plan was to play on the opposite side of the map as her, unless I got ahead.
How would you know what was the opposite side? I mean, right now the game hasn't started, right?
So usually I drop a ward around here, then recall, then switch to red trinket and run back here.
Okay, so
I just keep an eye on the map and see who shows where.
Okay. Here's kind of your first problem. I mean, it might not be a problem this game, but here is kind of your first problem is that you don't really understand Kindred. Her number one cheese path is red into your blue. That's her number one cheese path. Like she gets a leash on her red buff. Ideally, she doesn't smite the red buff. Then she jumps over the dragon wall. Then she goes to your blue. You start blue, and then you're doing Gromp. And by the time she gets to your Gromp will not be finished. She can smite your Gromp, and then
that's why I want to play opposite side. So I started on this side.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh, okay. But then you also okay. But then you also said you wanted to help your Ashe. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I was gonna do 3 camps, then go top.
Oh, okay. No, I like that. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I thought you were starting blue. Okay.
Sorry.
But then where did you ward? You said your ward. Where did you use your ward? Where do you plan?
So this time, I think they showed around here, and I kind of got the feeling nobody was watching here. So I ended up holding my ward and putting it over right here. Can you see my mouse?
I can't see your mouse.
Oh, that's a problem. All right, center on my screen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like around blue buff. It looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. So I end up I hold my ward. First, I start here, and I hold smite because I want to take my time getting here.
You're going to invade her? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was going to invade and take these 2 camps.
Oh, but that's only after you saw her go bot to invade you?
Yeah.
Okay.
After I have an idea of who's where.
Oh, your plan's fine. Okay. Here. Yeah, you can play now. So we can actually see. Okay. Yeah, your plan's fine.
Oh yeah, they wanted to invade here.
Enemy team, not you.
Actually, is this the game where we invade? No, it's not.
No, you guys are not invading.
Oh. Okay, I don't think I have my ward here.
Oh no, yeah. So this ward's useless.
Yeah, it's a different game.
Oh no, this ward's useless against Kindred because of what I said. If she invades you, she's jumping over Dragon Wall or she's jumping over Baron Wall. She's not going through the river like this. What happened there? They invaded you? Who did they kill?
They invaded, so I just...
Okay.
Tell them to go, not to leash me.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then your ward is useless here. Ideally, you have a ward now, so you can ward over the blue wall to see if Kindred's coming here, right? Because Kindred could do her blue, to your blue to her.
Do I have my...
Like right now, it's ideal you have a ward to ward over this blue buff.
Oh yeah.
Because Kindred could go. By the way, yeah, not bad.
I see soul pushed up, so gank there.
It's okay. It's not ideal to gank this one, as you can see.
Yeah, I think that was a little bit of a waste of a time there. I don't really want to fight here, but
that would have been much better. Oh wait, no, that's the enemy. Can you go back actually? Go back. There's a rewind button. And then okay, let me see. Once you see let's see. Okay, right.
Yeah, I was pinging.
You should have moved. Yeah, you're just you're quite. Actually, no, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Because I know it's gonna turn 2v3, but
and actually, like, early still kind of messed up too. So yeah, I don't blame you. But look, it is quite close. You know? Actually, you guys win this. You guys win this. Oh.
At least it was 2 for 2, I guess.
Ideally, you do move immediately, but at the same time, I don't really blame you. It's not looking like he should have just been able to leave as well, Corky. So, yeah. Also, the first gank you did, I don't really agree with because you didn't really do anything in that first gank. All you did was tell the enemy where you are, right? If you didn't do that, they Kindred actually didn't know if you took her blue yet or not.
Mm-hmm.
You press tab. You can't see, you know.
Have double daggers.
Yeah, I would not go biscuits. Just a rune choice. You have the biscuit rune.
It was either that or the futures market.
Yeah, no, future market's better. Like you don't need pots. You're a jungler. Like in mid lane, sure, but not jungle. Are you looking to counter jungle raptors? What
no, I'm looking to get him to the pick because they have Scuttle Crab here. So if I start this,
you're trying to do a
see
dragon.
me here.
I like it.
Yeah, so here's where I get really mad because I ping Yumi not to come.
Yeah, she gives it away, right?
Yeah. See, now what happens after is the Malice follows the Yumi and we both die.
I like the attempt though. I'm not really. It is a slightly risky attempt. But, this is what Shyvana needs to do.
This told
no, you get the
so
dragon.
Because I spam pinged it. I know what's gonna happen. I spam ping it.
Not much you can do there. You could go off the dragon, but it's kind of not worth after you're already there. You know, that's a 1 for 2 and you get dragon, it's still like a good play for you guys. Unless, like right now Kenya should be taking your top side, unless she takes your whole top. Oh wait, it's a 2, is that 2? No, wait, did they kill? 2 for 2? That's 2 for 2 and you get dragon.
Kindred comes kills them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see how Kindred kills them. Okay. Even right now, she can't kill them.
Because she gets really fed.
Oh, she's 4-0, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, she's 4-0 already. Oh, it was Soul that came and killed them. No, Soul dies here.
No,
what was it? Or something bad happened.
You think another game, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Why did you see Kindred top? Where are you going? I want to see you just let her take red? Go. Yeah, what happened here?
Alright, what happened here? Let's see.
Can you press tab? I want to see.
So red's coming up.
Yeah, can you press tab? Okay.
Yeah, I see her.
Hey, you just saw the Raptors go down. Yeah. Why do you ignore red?
She's 4-0. Like I'm not going anywhere near.
But you have Corky. You have Corky. She's not that strong. I mean, yes, she's strong, but you have Corky. You don't have Erlen Soul. Erlen Soul's dead. Yeah, it's a 2v1. It's 2v1 right there. So.
I guess we could have tried it. I just got spooked, so I just left.
Oh. See, I would be spooked, but it's because of Corky. That's the only reason I'm not spooked in this case. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, with Corky, I could have done it.
Yeah. Luckily, she doesn't take this. Yeah, you're kind of giving her another free mark here, though, because you see the mark on your blue.
Mm-hmm.
And by you clearing the ward, she knows you're not at blue.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So it's, yeah. But I like this.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember why I went this side.
Okay.
I wanted to get rid.
Yeah, no, this is a good trade. You also get Scuttle, possibly. Honestly, yeah, never mind. Yeah, this is I trade this. I was looking at the Scuttle.
I see top, so I stopped doing Scuttle.
I don't like this. And then I don't like that. So you never go behind set, right? Because that's you just ult.
Yeah.
His escape is his ult, so if you always stand like in front of him, you can never ult back. Right?
Yeah, I messed up the gank. I think we would have killed him if I didn't mess it up.
I don't know, because Set's like pretty tough with his W. I gotta see the items though. Well, what items do they have? Top his tab. Maybe. Ideally, you finish Scuttle first regardless, because you can do this gank regardless. Like, there's no rush to actually do that gank.
Oh, okay, so I should have finished Scuttle first.
Then, yeah.
See about plus 3-1.
Do you? I guess you only play the AP Shyvana version, is that right?
Yeah, only AP so far.
Ideally, I feel I don't. Again, I don't play Shyvana, but ideally, I would have done like the. I'm pretty sure there's like a Frozen Fist kind of build. I would have done something like that.
I see it in top lane Shyvana, but I haven't really seen it in the jungle.
Oh. Like you can. I think I've seen like Frozen Fists, Nashers. Like it looks like a mix. Like you're not pure, one thing. The reason is your team really lacks a front line, and Ashe and Aphelios need a front line, or they don't really do anything. That's the problem. So AP is fine if you guys are gonna play poke, but Aphelios is not a poke champ, so I guess if he has green gun, he can be a poke champ.
Yeah, so I just get my camps to win all game.
No, yeah, that's normal. Kindred is strong, not only in the 1v1, but okay, that's much better. You're behind him, so I mean, you just burst him before you can even.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kindred is really good at invader. The counter to her is not necessarily in your jungle champion; it's in your lane priority. But this game you kind of have like a losing bot lane. Your mid lane's winning, I think, or he was. He's winning now. Technically, I mean, he's not doing great, but he is winning. Ashe is actually pretty good because she has a hawk shot. I don't think she's really using it, but.
Yeah, just trying to play around the top side.
No, yeah, you're doing mostly fine, honestly.
Yeah, because that's where most of our strength in public was.
You should. Can you go back a few? Can you go back a few? Okay, yeah.
Sure. Should we have kept pushing, maybe?
I'd say so. Is Set still dead? I gotta go back again because I don't remember. My game sense is off. Until I see when did Set die? Okay. Yeah, take this. He has no TP. And Dragon's up, right? You see, Dragon's already up. You're not gonna get to Dragon. So, like they see you top, you see her. You actually see Kindred kill Corki down there. So you take this tower. Yeah, I don't even know if you take it, but at least push the wave. So
yeah,
and then you need to ping back. I know it's not your fault exactly, but you need to ping your team away from this dragon. Because
I think I wrote it up. I didn't ping it. I wrote it up.
Oh, you typed it. Oh yeah.
We can't get that.
Okay. We don't actually see chat.
Okay.
We don't actually see chat, so I don't know.
Yeah. So you can't see it because you can't see chat. But I very specifically telling them that arguing with them.
Okay. And the good thing about the Frozen Fist build is, yeah, you can still do what you're doing right now. Like you don't have to build it first. You can do the Mashers first, and you can still build the Frozen Fist second. Because my guess is you guys just lose late game because your team fight is just garbage. If you're gonna be AP, then if you're gonna be AP, it works. You guys have to be like a poke comp, but I don't think you and Corky are. That's okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have came here because I was.
Can we replay that? Actually,
yeah. So I'm red, and they start a fight. I was about to start cross.
Oh yeah. No. I like it. Well, I think I don't know. I think she has shutdown, so just because of the shutdown. Normally I don't like that because you kind of waste. You use flash to get a 1-for-1, but if it's shutdown, I don't know if it was shutdown. It should have been shutdown. Then it's fine. Wait. What are you building second?
I was gonna go for a Shadow Flame because I had the money for the large rod.
Exactly.
Normally I would go Mythic here, but the large rod is kind of hard to
you're
get.
right. You're right in that sense.
Yeah, so I usually try to get the hard to get items out of the way first if I have the money for it.
Yeah. The Frozen Fist is also good because it slows, so your team right now is lacking in CC as well. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, then they got mad at me for not staying mid with them.
Oh, I would have tried to pick up Yumi a little earlier, but like once I see Kindred there, I would have. My Philios, I assume he's dead, but try to pick up the Yumi.
Yeah. That kind of sucks.
You could. Yeah.
So over here. After we killed them,
yeah, they killed
those. Was going to my camp the wrong move here?
Yeah, because look how low he is. Well, I mean, ideally, ideally you're fine. Ideally, they also back. They're not supposed to stay, really. Because look how low he is.
Yes.
So he makes the mistake, but yeah. It's pretty much his mistake, but you could
Yeah,
at least
then you would
pick
have
up the
to save
cat.
it.
At the very least, I would say pick up the cat.
Oh no, I was mad at the cat for trolling me in jungle.
Well, yeah, but
The bit.
you know, yeah. Wait, go back to here. Can you back again? I was looking at this. Okay. I mean, this is done. I don't care about that. I'm looking at the Raptors.
What is this?
You see Kindred coming up. You saw her. We saw her. Just a glimpse before she even came. Yeah. Oh, that's your mistake. You saw her. So you should have just ran straight to the Krugs, because the Krugs is the mark anyways too. So.
Oh yeah.
But then also we saw her, but it was for like a brief second. We did see her move up here. And also, anyways, ideally you would like E the Raptors over the wall and then pull it, and you stand in the bush at the very least, so she can't hit you. If you stand in the bush, yeah.
Yeah, I guess I got greedy. Didn't really respect the technical
the Kindred, yeah.
What happens after? Spawn.
Oh, you're going Death Cap. I mean, because you have the gold, I guess, again. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I already assume how you lose. It's basically what I said is your team comp is just garbage. The way you guys, and then you just don't have a front line. Your poke is not enough. You guys have poke. I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, our poke is basically Quirky ults. And
yeah, Quirky and you. You're, I don't know how you play Shyvana, but you can actually like use her, you ult and poke with E, like the cooldown's low enough.
So her ult only gives you enough time to get like 2 to 3 E's off.
Yeah, but those actually do like a lot of damage, right? They should.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
and then your ult cooldown is supposed to be, I don't actually know, it's supposed to be kind of short. I mean, it depends how many times you auto.
It's short if you have capsule, but Kindred's been taking caps all game.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, I should probably just gave it.
Yeah. Because you're look top. That's the reason you do this. That's not even if he's not top. Honestly, like I said, you guys don't really win team fights unless you poke them first.
Top was fine because there's nothing to get here.
Yeah, no. It's just wishful thinking that you could get a dragon, but yeah, you don't actually. And Aurelion Soul has been pretty weak, so I definitely would have preferred the Frozen Fist. Like, Frozen Fist gives you no MR, which is the problem, but Aurelion Soul has been pretty weak. He will scale, and then you will start to take a lot of damage, but if you had Frozen Fist, I still think, honestly, you kind of lose with the Frozen Fist, but I think you have a better chance with it here. Because all you need to do is frontline a little bit, because right now they have a Nautilus set. If Nautilus set is in the front, who on your team can hit them? No one can. No one can eat. They have to just keep running, and if they're running, they're not using their damage, right? So your team is just kind of useless here. You can't even poke them because Nautilus set will just eat it, and most of it they yeah, that's nice.
I figured he was dead anyway, so hold out.
Yeah. Ash Arrow is like almost the only thing you guys have for making plays.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you can like flank ult, but that's not good enough.
last one was half my hull.
Okay, so now it's like 19-20 minutes. I usually tell my clients like the jungle game is like the first 15 to 20 minutes. After that, you're just playing a. You're no different as you could be like a mid laner right now. You're no different from anyone else right now. Like you can go top, you can go boss, everything can swip. So the jungle game is basically done right now.
Okay.
So I usually stop here, but I leave it up to you. Like if you want to look at something, you can fast forward to a certain point. If something something confused you or something, you want to look at a team fight, we can do that. It's up to you. Yeah.
It's pretty much done here.
Okay. Yeah. So like to summarize then. Yeah, you had the right idea early game. When I asked you what paths you wanted to take, you had the right idea. Your first ward was wrong though. That's the only thing. Not the only thing.
Yeah, I knew it was wrong as soon as I dropped it. But
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't do anything. Yeah.
Because in my next game, I do the same thing again. I drop it here.
Oh.
But you can't see my mouse, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the blue buff or something like that.
Yeah. Over the blue buff wall.
Okay.
This center area, so I can see them while I do their blue buff.
Yeah. Well, it's especially so. I mean, or maybe only specially so because you're versus a kindred, which is a little different from other junglers, right? Because you can jump the wall, so you need to a different ward. And then, like, remember what I said? The early gank really didn't do anything. The first gank you did on early install, you probably did like 100, 200 damage to him. And, that's not worth showing where you are. Showing where you are is a big deal in the early game because I mean, that she took your blue. She doesn't know you took her blue. That's kind of an information advantage for you. But once you give her that information, she can readjust her path accordingly and become just as efficient as you, right? So yeah, there was no real advantage to that. You died afterwards, and there's like a skirmish down there. I don't really blame you on that skirmish. So the bigger mistake was the first gank. And then what happened after it? I like the dragon attempt. You kind of got frustrated at Yumi, but really you guys kind of you did okay there. You guys did okay there. And then there was a rift. You did rift. His mark was on blue. I told you about the mark, but then I changed my mind. I agree with you that you trade the blue mark for the rift and scuttle. That's definitely worth for you. So you're fine there. And then after that, it was mostly we're like in mid game now, so mostly it's your build. I don't play Shyvana. Remember, disclaimer: I don't play Shyvana, but I do know the game. So I think you should have went tank here. That's what I think. I don't play Shyvana, so I don't actually know how tank Shyvana plays either. But not pure tank. Like Nashor's is fine, but I'm pretty sure I've seen like Nashor's into Frozen Fist or even.
So it used to be meta, but I think they nerfed one of the items in that.
They nerfed Jack Show. They nerfed Jack Show. Frozen Fist is still the same. So.
Yeah, but either that or Demonic Embrace they nerfed.
Oh, Demonic, they nerfed Demonic. They nerfed Demonic, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be the Demonic and the Frozen Fist. That was the build.
I don't think it's a great like every game build. It's just in this particular game, I do think, like we said, in this specific game, even before the game starts, your comp. I can already tell your comp is garbage just because you have Ashe top. You have Ashe top, you have immobile Aphelios spot, and you have.
I would have tried picking something else, but I was the first pick.
Oh yeah, that's not your fault. It's not your fault if you're the first pick, unless they hovered. I don't know if your team hovered, but
no, they didn't.
Okay, and you said you mostly only play Shyvana anyway, so that's kind of the weakness of only playing Shyvana. But
I'm open to playing other champs. It's just jungle is my off role, so I was trying to keep it to one champ.
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. But Shyvana, luckily Shyvana's kind of flexible. She can go AP, AD, and Bruiser. So that's why I would use that strength this game, and I would have done the Bruiser. So like Nashor's is fine. Nashor's is a really strong item actually, so I like Nashor's. And then after that,
buffed recently.
Yeah, it got buffed recently. That's why I like it. And then like even Jackshaw would have been fine. I know I just said it did get nerfed, but your team just needs not just needs actually. Your team lacks a tank and they kind of lack CC, but at the very least, you can bring them one. You can be a tank. You could bring them a little CC if you go the Frozen Fist. That's a little bit. Unfortunately, slows don't stack, right? Ashe has a slow, Yuumi has a slow. They don't stack, but it still helps. It can still help in many situations. So I would have done tank Mythic second. Demonic is actually pretty good here too, because Set, Nautilus, and Aurelion Soul, they're gonna stack a lot of health, and Demonic does damage based on health, right? So, in my opinion,
I don't really like building tank into Kindred because she's kind of anti-tank.
She's actually not. I mean, she can be, but her build right now is not.
Doesn't she do HP damage?
Yeah, she does that. That's only her. Oh, it's actually both.
Her W and her E. Both.
But the thing is, if she's shredding a tank, you right? She has to target one person. So ideally, if she's shredding you, your team is doing something. And also ideally, you try not to take fire from Kindred. You're trying to tank for You're trying to tank Aurelion Soul, Set, Nautilus, and at the same time you're trying to avoid fire from Kindred and Jinx, ideally.
Soul is also anti-tank. This one just didn't play that well.
Oh, is he? I don't actually know. What does he do? He built Rod.
His Q does percent HP damage every second, and it's actually disgusting.
Okay, yeah, it does suck. But the thing is, you're not pure tank, right? You're just you have this little bit of tankiness. In the.
No, I agree. Tank would have been good. Just